started surfing at what age?
I was 14 when I started surfing. I didn't really have much in my life then apart from school, which I didn't enjoy. So learning to surf changed my life and gave me something to look forward to every week and made me very happy.
Throughout the year in England you surf every week, eh?
I surf twice a week, always. Last year I surfed when it was snowing and it was so cold that I wore a hood, a 6mm wetsuit, gloves, boots, and I came out and I had icicles on my hood. It was very cold. Yes.
Wow, that's determination. Like you really bite like a crocodile and don't give up, because I think sometimes it is a real barrier to break, right? To go in the cold out there, and the water's freezing at the start when you go in the water, not?
I think the hardest thing about surfing in the cold is having cerebral palsy and the cold water really affecting your spasticity.
Yes.
But at the same time, the cold water really shocks your body and gives you lots of endorphins and makes you calm and happy.
So the moment the water starts warming up, then the endorphins start flowing, and that process lasts like more than 2 or 3 minutes before you get the temperature a little bit back at regime, or is it taking also like 4 minutes, 5 minutes when it's colder?
When it's cold, it's a shock. It takes all your breath away and you think, oh crikey, really cold, but after a while you warm up a little bit. And
How old are you?
I'm 25 years old and yes, 25.
11 years that you're surfing. Is it changing to surf that you're now 25 compared to 5 years ago? That the body, how does it be? How do you follow up with the surfing? Do you think you can still top it up, or you're already at the maximum? Because today it's the first time that you win this title.
So this is my 5th World Championships, and I've got a silver medal, a 3rd medal, a silver medal again, and 4th. So this is my first ever win, and it's something you dream about, and you think, oh, wouldn't it be amazing? But then you put it to the back of your mind because there's always that little bit of doubt. So when your dreams come true and you win, it's a feeling I've never had before, and it was like loads of bubbles in my body all popping and fizzing, and I felt so excited.
So it's a highlight of your life, I guess.
I think it's probably the proudest and happiest moment I've ever had in my 25 years on this earth.
Because it's we win by grace and by merit. It's a mix of both, right? The effort that you put, and also what God gives in the waves that to catch. It's a very unique combination.
Do you have some question, Clara, for her?
Yeah, I think we surf because we want to compete, but at the end of the day, it all comes down to surfing for your mind.
Yes.
And
to surf beyond
we do it because we love it.
Mindset, because it's a real battle.
I'd say there's something out there for everyone. There's something that makes you happy when you wake up in the morning. There's something that keeps you going, and surfing is my thing. And for Clara, painting is what she wakes up for. So you just need to find that thing that makes you happy and fills you with joy, and then you're on to a winner. And don't let your boundaries stop that from happening.
Amen. Yes.
Thank you.
That's okay.
Wow. About the boundaries, what do you feel is your next boundary to break?
My next boundary to break. So I've had a tough few years. So not only do I live with cerebral palsy, but I live with epilepsy. So in 2021, when I was at the World Championships, I had a seizure in the water, and it was very dangerous. I was under for a long period of time, and caused a little bit of damage, and I had to stop surfing and go to neuro rehab and spent a lot of time in hospital. And lots of people told me to give up surfing and that it's dangerous and I shouldn't surf and to just stop doing it. But surfing and the enjoyment it gives me is really deep in my heart, and I've had to work really hard to get here and get my epilepsy under control and build up a level of fitness, but the hardest battle was the mind, you know. It's been challenging, so to come back here itself, it proves that the hard work's paid off, and to get gold, it just makes me proud to be who I am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Charlotte, I'm touched. My heart is thumping differently after what you've been sharing with me, because it just gives a whole different purpose-driven drive that most of we humans don't touch when we come to touch such a close edge, because you're close to dying, and you're living a whole new life actually, with leveling it without being dominated anymore from fear, as many would invite you to sit in a rocking chair. And,
Yeah, rocking chairs are cool, but I prefer surfboards.
yes, yeah, no.